Thank you so much, all the business builders, all the leaders, for being here in today's call. Like Lynn had mentioned, it's amazing, and trust me, I feel really great that Lynn comes here in the Dubai office every Wednesday. She's here, and Thursday she used to be here. It is amazing when she not talks only about herself. She basically advocates, and that's the best thing I would say from a leader's point of view. Uh, something that's actually a great symbol of a leader, and undoubtedly, it's important that one of your leaders, one of your upline, represents the issues, the concerns, tries to give us the thought, making it really successful. Because I'm sure there is definitely one, and we are just on many, many big, massive, amazing changes, I would say, and rather, I would say, to a lot of things that we have been doing. With respect to Philippines, I have been almost every day in touch with which is Martin, and there are great insights, there are amazing insights that's developing since the day one with respect to having a strong legalities out there so that it becomes very easy for most of you to enable a business. Of course, it is, and at the same time, we have some great news coming up with respect to Philippines also in the near future, because there are a lot of things which are already in the pipeline, and it gives us the push to be there with you, and you be there, do the business with the ease and smoothness, because that's at the end of the day is required. But I would definitely talk about various aspects, but I would definitely first want to touch upon this meeting's agenda, and that is ensuring that leadership plays a key role. I would be discussing a couple of points, and these are some really important points that we should be talking about, and which Lynn had also mentioned that it's important. This definitely is an exclusive Philippines team meeting, and trust me, at the end of the day, your success is our ultimate goal. And this is not just for the sake of saying it, because every day in, day out, there are a lot of things that are happening. I'm joined here in Dubai office with Johan Westergaard, our CEO, and Jonathan Storm, our COO. And they've been here for the past 10 weeks, and there are some great, great things for of the entire that's taking place very soon. Within the next month, you'll be hearing about two gentlemen who have joined the board and taking the governance of the entire company in their hands. This will ensure that there are no payment issues, number one, because that's the priority we have been setting up on. And number two, we'll be ensuring a smooth and regulated business in most of the countries. So slightly say at the end of the day, what we say is your success is our goal. We've been there for we've been here for 3 years now, and trust me, we have great visions of being here for another 30. And this is not something just for the sake of saying, rather, it is something that we are building today. We are investing today as a company to ensure the sustainability and success of each of our. As the leader, as a business builder, it's very crucial for you to have a very strong goal. A goal needs to be further simplified and broken down into a plan. And it's just at times I remember when I used to wake up, I used to see myself at 96 kg, which is around I think 190 pounds. That was my weight. I was too fat, basically I'm trying to say. And every day I used to wake up and I used to oh man, I'm getting too fat, I'm getting too fat. Okay, I really wished, I really thought I would become thin. But every day I woke up, I thought that I would do this, not do it. Why? Because it was just a goal for me to become thin. It was doing anything for it. In this business, the same thing happened. In this business, in this opportunity, it's a similar action. It's a similar call to action in this business when you do not have an action plan. And when I meet our leaders, our business builders, it's beautiful to see that they have an entire month of calendar. You heard it absolutely right. I met one of the leaders and I asked him, what is your plan for today, apart from meeting me? Because meeting me being 1 hour, that was the meeting schedule that we had to meet for 1 hour. And then I asked him, what is his day? He was looking at the phone and then he gives me the photo of the calendar that he's taken a photo of, which gives a breakdown of every day what all he has done and off he has done once he is completed. And when I asked him, that's a brilliant planning that you're doing every day, 4 to 5 meetings with the new people, the new prospects. Then you have 1 hour of. So I started asking him his day-to-day schedule. This is not something that I would be asking. This is your business. This is ultimately your opportunity. How you craft it will be really important. And he had shown the true leadership there, where he had mentioned 9 a.m. in the morning till 11 a.m. He had calls with the existing network across. Probably the time may not suit to you. Why not do it at 7? Why not do it at 8? This is just an example that I'm trying to share with all of you. That it's important, really important, to have an action plan because without it, we just would keep complaining and we would keep dreaming. Now, I'm sure most of you would have seen a football match. In a football match, the goalpost remains as it is. The players move to score a goal, to kick in the goal. However, in life, for us, these things don't happen. What happens? We change our goals. We think that yes, we have to reach there, but suddenly there are a lot of things in life that suddenly comes up with, and then we keep changing our goals. Do not change our goals. Do not change the goal that you've set for yourself. Yes, there might be a delay of a month, a 2 month, a 3 month, maybe. But if you're delaying it further, more than 90 days, then I believe it's a call to action and you need to sit with your upline, you need to sit with people whom you trust and get back. Because I understand a leader's day, a business builder's day. I've been in this industry, I've born and brought up in this industry, and I've seen a lot of people struggling, a lot of people having will issue. They were afraid to talk to people. They didn't know how to start. They didn't know how to talk, either about the product or about the plan. But they eventually developed themselves. They had will issue. They were hesitant. They've never faced the stage. A lot of people had skill issues. They did not understand the product much. They did not understand how the mechanism works. It's not necessary to be a scientist to understand this opportunity. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's easy, and therefore we have a very strong emphasis on the business plan that we talk about. So therefore, do not reshuffle the goalpost that you have set for yourself. Instead, please ensure that you keep growing at least one step ahead towards reaching your goal. Okay, this is one question to most of you here. You can write it in the chat box if you have it, or you can raise your hands. It'll be great. How many of you dream of having a beautiful lifestyle? Be it an amazing car, be it a lot of money, be it an amazing house to stay in. Can we see some hands being raised? Okay, Martis has raised the hand. Team Europe, brilliant. Two participants have raised. Rivers, Lisa, Michael Kamo, Director One Star Stephen Davis, Lilian, Angelica. Alright, so most of you have raised your hands. Shit, Dongbi Tabana. Please do forgive me if I'm spelling it wrong, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Divine. So we have many people who have raised their hands. So basically, what I can think that most of you want this lifestyle. However, I'll tell you, stop doing this. If you look at this picture, this individual is sitting and dreaming about having a beautiful lifestyle, something that they promised for themselves. But when you need to achieve something in life, it's important that you do a lot of things together rather than just sitting and thinking about it. For an individual, for a woman, say for example, she has a lot of things to do. She is the spine of her family. She has the kids to raise. She has a lot of work. She's cooking. She's doing a lot of other things. Similarly, for a man, for an individual, he's doing a lot of things in a day. But in spite of this, if you're able to spare some good amount of time, if you're working only part time, and if you're working full time, then this is your everything. But if you're working part time, please ensure to spend at least minimum 2 to 3 hours every day. Look at your business. Log into the website crowd1.com. Look into the news section. See the videos that have been uploaded exclusively for you called Network Basics, where I talk about the basics of business building, where Martin talks about how to stay compliant, what is registration, what is KYC, a lot of things. Please ensure that the new people who join your team see it to the maximum because these are all there. Every effort that is being made is only and only the leaders, the business builders for you and your team to grow and succeed. So please ensure that you are spending a great amount of time having to know the potential rather than just talking about the problem. The potential is huge. There's a great potential, but what we look at are the problems. This happens even while having a conversation. I've been meeting a lot of leaders. I have meetings every day. At least 7 to 8 meetings is something that I am doing personally, individually, one on one over Zoom with a lot of leaders across the globe. Now, the question that you need to ask yourself is, are you doing this? I'm pretty proud of, because I work hard. Yesterday I was sitting with the South African team. The day before yesterday I was with the Asian team. The point is, how many meetings every day are you doing? And is it just for the sake of doing, or is it for contributing every second of the meetings that you're doing towards your and that person's success and growth? Look at the bigger potential. Look at what is ahead, how it can be done. Because if you start looking at this, trust me, you will have some great, great thought. And when I was just looking at Philippines, I thought of making a data. We have 100, uh, how many? I mean, 109 million, 991,000. This is the total population of Philippines as per the 2021 census. Look at the potential where you're staying. Which province are you staying in? Which state are you staying in? What's the potential there? How many people are legal, under the legal age to do this amazing entrepreneurial opportunity, to take this up? Whether it's 18, whether it's 15, I do not know. However, you know it better. Then see how many have you spoken to, at least, because that is where the potential is. We have seen a great growth in crowd one over the years, and this has happened because of leaders and business builders like you. But once you start losing interest, you start going away. Why you lose interest? Because you don't see that there's anything ahead of you. It's been 3 years for crowd one, more than that. And I consider it as my baby because I knew when I was growing up, my brother was 3 years old and I was way too elder to him. I was around 19 years elder to him, or 20 years maybe. And I could see the kind of correction or the feedback that I used to give my brother, just 3-year-old baby. I used to nourish him, take care of him. I used to tell him that this is the right thing to do, that is the wrong thing to do. I used to make him a better person. This company, dear leaders, dear business builders, is similar to you. A lot of things undoubtedly needs to improve, and every day in, day out, we are working towards an effective system exclusively for you. But the trust, the belief, and the faith that you have should be the highest, and I'm sure it is. Therefore, I see close to 200 people across the market joining in. Over the years, we've also seen that we have become digital leaders. Imagine any of your upline or myself doing a team meeting in Philippines. I doubt whether so many people would have come. 200 people, I'm sure for no, we would not have turned up. But we all have become digital business builders. We have become digipreneur or digital entrepreneur. And you have got the platform which is Crowd One, which has enabled you and you have made it successful, not just for yourself but also the entire team. You have made it what we see today, 50 million members. Do you think it just happened? No, it is you who has made it. A lot of people say a lot of things, but I believe if someone is worth or something is worth speaking about, only then people speak. And you have come a long way. Imagine Zoom was there before the COVID as well. As a platform, Zoom used to exist. But we never knew the potential because as a networker, as a business builder, from a direct selling industry, you always want to meet people, and like our founder, Yonis says, that it's important to shake the hand, it's important to look eye into eye. That's how we do the business. But we have revolutionized the concept of direct sales. We have set a new, strong, growing benchmark towards the business building through the platforms that are available for us. Yes, it's you who has done it. Then why are we stopping ourselves now? There may be a lot of challenges across the way, but it's a beautiful saying, fall in love with the challenges, fall in love with the problems, then you'll have no problem with it. But for us, problems become attention and something that scares us. However, that should not be the case. Because at the end of the day, if you do not have the challenges, if you do not have the problem, and if we are not together, then you'll not be able to create a lovely and leading by example success stories. Success stories are not created on a bed of roses. Trust me. What success would it be if there are no hardships? What is the essence of success when you do not go through a lot of things? So, therefore, it's important for you to know that in this journey, yes, we have come 3.5 years ahead. However, challenges will always be there. How you act and how you react on those problems are one of the most important strategies that you need to look at. Okay, I would ask a question, and if possible, it would be great for me to have the hands raised to ask, what is your favorite product in Cloud One? How many say Planet IX? How many of you say Planet IX? Please raise your hand when I can see the hands here. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. Great. Planet IX is your favorite product. Wonderful. Okay, who says Moonbirdy? 42, 50. How many of you say Moonbirdy? Okay, couple of hands only. How many of you say Mixter? Okay, the hands are getting raised. It was not there for Moonbirdy. Okay, great. 55, 60. It is going on and on and on. You know what my favorite product is? My favorite product, and I would ask you to raise your hand if this is your favorite product too.
I
My
think,
favorite
yeah,
product,
I know it. I know. We
yeah,
have the marketing
my
plan.
favorite product, Live owns it right, is the success plan. I call it the compensation plan. Trust me, I've been into a lot of network marketing companies myself. And if you make your compensation plan, this is something I have with me always on my desk, my success plan, the compensation plan, which talks about everything, every details. This is my favorite product. And when this becomes your favorite product, trust me, it's quite easy for you to become, to have the growth and to achieve a lot in this beautiful opportunity. So it's time now, dear leaders, dear business builders, that we start thinking about the positives. Yes, with respect to payout issues for, for people who know, but it's in place. And good news is we have been given from the DSA, which is the Association UAE, and it's even tough to become a professional member of DSAs. And during the 6 months of time, it is important for us to start having an efficient payout withdrawal system. It's important for us to have a strong base of active leaders and lots and parameters. And we are there. And this cannot be done without your support. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Because you have believed, you have given your time, resource, intent, everything to Proud One. And therefore, it's important that we all succeed together. There are about what is Metaverse. Give us something more about Metaverse. It is in the pre-launch phase. We will be soon hearing, probably in the first week of August, on what exactly is more to know about Metaverse. We've been designing a lot of things in Metaverse, which I cannot share with you because once I start sharing, I'll start vomiting, and you'll come and tell me, "Hey, what did you share?" But there are some amazing, amazing things happening around the metaverse, and that's something that you would love it. Just to give you a hint, in the event, we had an amazing video which explained us about NFT, crypto, blockchain, what it is. And you know, this beautiful ball was leading us everywhere. What is NFT, what is cryptocurrencies. And in some of the part, if you have not seen it yet, please do see it. In some of the part, you could have seen some beautiful token as well, which had an amazing figure of, you know, the logo that of the shirt that I'm wearing. There are coming up exclusively for you. At this point in time, I can just say this. However, you as a business builder, it's important that you start your business building in the best possible ways as much as you can. Understand more if you do not understand yet. Because at the end of the day, how much you know would really reflect. I may not know nothing about how to transfer Bitcoin money and then get my product and so on and so forth. But it's good to learn rather than just being, dependent on any of your uplines or downlines. It's important that you learn. It's amazing to see various conferences across the UAE, and she's been leading by example. She did the other day, I think yesterday or day before, meet our chief finance officer, for the exchange of few thoughts and ideas. This is what I believe is partnership. So, dear leaders, dear business builders, no matter whatever the situations be, you can be rest assured that we are here for you. I'm sitting in my office. I welcome all of you to come anytime that you wish to, you feel like today this is your office. You need to utilize your resources. Come, have some good time, have more people, create some qualification based criteria for your team, have them over, look at the office, feel the sense of pride, feel the strength, because we are there for you. This is what I had to say for today's meeting, and I wish all of you individually the best of luck. Also, there would be a lot of questions, I'm sure, with respect to a lot of things that probably I have not touched upon, and that you expect that the company spoken about it. Trust me, you can have because I understand and I know, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about as well. There are a lot of things in the background which is happening. I cannot give you the real time update, but I rest assure you that we will be communicating about every aspect. Also, if you have any further question, you can please write to Lynn, you can write it to Eddie. Eddie sir is here with us. Whosoever has any questions, please ensure that you get in touch with your client and whatever the questions are with respect to, if you have any questions, then you are very much welcome. And if you're writing the question, I would definitely love to know who has written the question. And I would also be checking a lot of things because whenever I sit with Lynn or any business builders here over Zoom or in person, I have the entire data, I have the entire history of what you have done, how many sponsoring, what is the AP, what's the kind of production that you're doing, are you in the top producers list, what exactly is your payout, everything. So I would definitely come up with some great for you so that you can have a strong business for yourself and therefore grow the business in the way that you want to. So that's it from my end, and I would now hand it over to Lim. Want to take it further, and if there's any further questions, I would definitely connect with you and the individual leader because
Okay, Raj. For, for, I know there are lots of things you want to tell to all of us, but of course, it's not the right time to tell all of this. But for sure, when I'm always in the office, there are lots of things. What will happen? This is the this is the thing they will miss for those people already not active here. They will miss this all these opportunities coming. I'm telling you guys, there are a lot of things is coming. But for the entire team right now here, that's the only I know. Okay, for me, it's thank the company today. There's for some withdrawal. Let's ask Mr. Raj if you can have the users that really they have a long queue on their withdrawal. Can I submit their username as you showed me before after withdrawals? Okay, in behalf of the entire Philippine team, we can give you the list, and then for your next queue on the withdrawal, home the Philippine team can get even the half of their withdrawal. I think that is the most important right now for them.
absolutely, Lynn. And for that, I would definitely say that we are not waiting for any list. But to be honest, because you have to pay everyone who deserves to be paid.
Yes.
But because the queue is long, and I understand most of the leaders 40 leaders now. We all of us have joined in, and it's not the list again that's important, but rather it is important that everyone should
Exactly.
be involved. However,
Yes.
that list will help me to push this furthermore and we expedite the process because I am connected with you and the entire team, Eddie's team, your team. So I think it's important that I have the list of usernames at least. That's it, what I want. And then I further push it because there are now checks in place. We have the legal team, we have the finance team. They check everything and then they start the payment withdrawal. So at least I can push it from my end so that it can get expedited as soon as it can. However, this is a very short term solution because we are working on a rampant, a steady 14 days withdrawal system back in place so that none of us have an issue of the withdrawal. Because at the end of the day, I know how it is. Because if I'm hungry today and you don't give me food today and you give me 10 days later, I'll definitely complain to you. I'll tell you my head is pain. I'm having gastric. I'm having this, that, undoubtedly. And this is not a healthy way either. So definitely that list would definitely help me push it furthermore. So it'd be great from the respective team leaders. Please ensure, manager or director, you have the list of your teams respectively and you send it across to your upline so that I get it from my end and I'm able to push that. Again, it's just a short term solution because we are very heavily investing and working on a smoothened withdrawal system. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Rats, for them to ask a question. But thank you very much for this wonderful